What is up, you guys? Thank you for coming back to the channel once again. Today we are going to talk about some winter coats. Obviously winter is rolling around, at least for me. I know some people it might not be winter right now, but for me it is winter, so we'll be talking about winter coats because obviously those are needed during the winter. Real quickly, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that. I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and if you're already subscribed, there's a little bell right next to the subscribe button. Click on that, that way you know when I upload on those days. So let's go ahead and jump on into these coats. First up is going to be a very light winter trench coat. This is for people that live in maybe areas that it does not get very cold in the winter, for like instance Florida or like Southeast Asia. And it is going to be this right here. This is a very lightweight trench coat in a camel colorway. So the reason why it is so lightweight and doesn't give you much warmth is because there is no lining on the inside of the coat. Usually when there's a lining, that's because there's going to give you warmth. But with this, there's no lining at all, so it's a very lightweight coat. There's not a lot of bulk, there's not a lot of weight to it. Another benefit to that is that it allows you to layer very easily. You could throw this on with a turtleneck or a sweater and you're not going to get hot. You can keep it on all day. You don't have to worry about taking it off, finding a coat rack or anything like that. All in all, because it is so lightweight, it gives you a lot of versatility and you won't have to worry about putting it down or taking it off. You could just keep it on all day and you'll look good all day. Alrighty, next up we have the medium weight coat. In my opinion, this is going to be for people that are going to be, it's not super cold during winter, but it also doesn't get freezing, so it's just right in the middle, kind of like where I live, and it is going to be this coat right here, the one that you guys all love. So this coat is not very heavy. It is not a full wool, it's a wool blend, so it's going to be a more lighter weight fabric, and it has a very minimal lining on the inside here. It's a very lightweight lining, so you're not going to get a lot of warmth out of this, but it's going to keep you warm enough to where you're not going to be freezing. What I like to do with a coat like this is throw a scarf on it or layer something underneath. It's going to be the actual piece that keeps me warm, and this is going to be just the insulation slash the style piece. Not only that, but it is a mid-length coat, so it's going to keep you warm around your waist area as well. It's not going to go down to your knees or anything like that, but it keeps you warm in the places that it's supposed to keep you warm. Not only that, but the fabric used in these types of coats and the weight that is used, that tend to be a little bit more elegant and a little bit more dapper, so it's a very good coat to not only keep you warm, but also make you look very elegant and dapper at the same time. So it's a very good style piece to make you look very put together for the day. Moving on to the coat that is going to be used for people that are in cold weather situations, and that is this bad boy right here. This is a full herringbone overcoat. It has a full lining as well, and this thing goes all the way down to about my shins slash ankles, so this keeps me warm everywhere. The design of this bad boy is definitely with you in mind. It is supposed to be keeping you warm. It is not something that is going to be a lightweight coat that you can just throw on and be like, oh, this is nice. This is supposed to keep you warm. And not only that, the length of it is also going to protect you from the elements. It'll make sure your pants don't get dirty. It'll make sure your shirt doesn't get dirty, like if it's raining or snowing. So it's a very good coat for protection, for warmth, and style. Personally, it makes me feel like I am in the 50s again. It makes me feel like a detective or like a mobster or something like that. So I really like the aesthetic of it, and I also like the functionality of it. So if you are in a very cold area, think of something that's going to be a very heavyweight material, or fabric rather, like a herringbone or a virgin wool, a full 100% wool coat. So that's that. And last but not least, one of the more trendy coats of this season is going to be the fur-lined, or faux fur rather, lined coat. The outer shell of it is waxed, so it's going to be very good for deflecting snow and deflecting rain. And you also have this collar right here that you can fold up or down. It's got the faux fur, so it's going to keep you very warm. And the inner is quilted lined, so it's going to keep you super warm, super insulated. And not only that, it's very stylish as well. Something just about green and fur I really personally like. However, the downside with that is it is very bulky. It is going to get you very warm, so if you do go inside, you're most definitely going to have to take it off unless you just want to sweat all the time. But other than that, if you are looking for something that is trendy, I would recommend finding something that has a fur shawl collar or something like that, not only to keep you warm, but also for a pretty cool look too. So those are the coats that I am going to be wearing this winter. Luckily for me, I live in an area where it does not get freezing, but it also does get kind of cold, so I can wear pretty much all of those. But hopefully it gave you enough information for the places that you might live in. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. It helps me out a lot and also lets me know if I should be doing more videos like this. And with that, I guess I'll let you guys go, and I'll be seeing you on Monday. Alright guys.